It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. So let's get to Ryan's Roses. This is Elaine in Ontario. She says, Dear Ryan and Sissy, my whole family shares our locations on our phones. So last Saturday, I noticed that my dad was not home. No big deal, but I was curious where he was. He's usually home working on the yard or watching football. So I zoomed out and found him at a hotel in Encino. So I called my mom, acting like I was just checking in. She said that he was at the office. My dad works downtown. So suspicious, right?
Yeah.
So Lainey, thank you for coming on with us. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're okay. So you're worried about your dad?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And have you told your mom that you're pursuing this path to find out?
No.
So you're just doing this on your own, kind of?
Yeah.
Do you have brothers or sisters? Do they know?
Well, no.
A hotel in Encino.
Yeah.
But
I
doesn't
don't
your
know.
mom have access to look at his location as well? So couldn't she just see that he's in Encino too?
Yeah. But, like, so first of all, I always say he is not very technical himself.
So he doesn't probably understand all. What's your mom's name?
Judy.
Okay. Hold on one second. We're going to call your father. I just want to find out who he's going to send these roses to. Coming up next. So here's the story. Lainey, she found a location on the phone. Their father was at a hotel in Encino when normally he's home watching football. Just shouldn't have been out in Encino at a hotel. So what was he doing in the middle of the day? Suspicious activity, suspicious location. That's basically it. She's taking the lead here and getting involved on her mom's behalf to find out what her dad was doing. So, Lainey, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and your father's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my dad on
Kiss FM.
Kiss FM.
And what's his name? We're going to call your father now and see who he sends these roses to. So stay very quiet, Lainey, until we tell him we're on the air, okay?
Okay.
Let's go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Dennis, please?
Hi, this is Dennis.
Hi there. I'm calling from the Blooming Rose. We're a brand new flower shop here in Ontario. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, good. Good.
Good. My name is Remy, and the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. These flowers are absolutely free. I don't need billing info, credit card info, anything like that. Just the name of the person you'd like to send the roses to.
Yeah, Darlene.
Darlene?
Yes.
Okay. And then what would you like to put on the note?
I guess, just very truly yours.
Very truly yours. Okay. And how would you like to sign it? Like, love, Dennis?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Hi, Dennis.
Hello.
Hi, Dennis. It's Ryan Seacrest, and your voice is being broadcast on the radio now. Need you to understand that. We've got your daughter on the phone who asked us to give you a call. Can you tell her who Darlene is?
What's going on here? Wait, 1 minute. So I'm on the radio, and you have my daughter there.
That's right. She just would like to know, maybe Lainey, you can say hi, but who is Darlene that you've sent these roses to?
Hey, Dad. I'm Dad. Hi. I'm here.
Yeah. I think we can talk about this, together, not on the radio. I think it's a little personal.
It is definitely personal. And your wife's name is Judy. And so who is Darlene that you sent the roses to?
I really don't feel comfortable talking about this. I think it's a private family matter.
Okay, I understand. Lainey had one more thing that she told us about, which was that you were at a hotel in Encino recently. Was that something that you were at with Darlene?
Okay. I mean, this is something that I think that we need to discuss. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, Lainey, do you want to ask any questions while we're here?
Dad, I'm just, I don't understand why you're holding back. You say it's personal and you don't want to talk about it. I'm your daughter, and I need to figure this out because it does nothing. None of this adds up, and your silence on this is just it's too upsetting for me. So, can you just please explain this to me? What is happening? Why were you there at the hotel? Why was Mom saying you were at work and you weren't?
Okay, sweetheart. Your mother and I have an understanding, and we love each other very much, and we have got this, but it is private between her and I, our marriage, and it's something that maybe we need to talk about now because you're aware.
So your wife knows about this, Dennis?
Yes, she does.
Got it.
Dad, no. It's ridiculous, okay? I don't believe that. I mean,
Well,
if that was
Well,
true,
call your
why
mom.
did
You can speak to your mom about it, Lainey.
fine. Okay.
Dennis,
I mean,
I think, we'll let you guys pick up from here. But, I mean, Lainey, I think the most obvious thing to do is speak to your mom now about it and see if your dad's telling the truth.
okay. Fine.
All right. Good luck to you, and I hope that that you guys can work it all out. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
An understanding. So do you believe that there's an understanding?
Wow.
That's something you kind of don't want to hear when you're the child.
Absolutely not. I want to know how I would react if that was what I heard.
But do you believe that Dennis is telling the truth, that his wife knows?
Yeah, I guess. That's kind of gross to me.
That's what we've done for 15 years, these calls. So this is really simple. Lainey found that her father was at a hotel in Encino in the middle of the day, and she wanted us to do the roses on him. And we got him on the line. Of course, he sends the flowers to another woman, not his wife. Then he tells us that he and his wife have an understanding that she knows, and they were trying to keep it from the kids.
Which, is that like a thing? I've
Yeah.
never heard of someone having an understanding. I mean, I guess you see it sometimes in movies and things like that, but
I guess it sounded like they've been together for a long time.
I would be devastated if my parents said something like that to me. It would break me.
Well, Kristen's on. Kristen, what do you think? You believe Dennis? Do you believe that he has told his wife that this is going on and they've got an understanding?
Yeah, I totally believed him. I mean, it kind of made sense. I mean, he wasn't hysterical. I mean, he was uncomfortable because, yeah, it's his business. But I think he's telling the truth.
I think so too.
I know, and it's disturbing.
Well, I mean, if they're being honest, they're just, I think, sometimes, a lot of times parents keep things from their kids just for the well-being of their kids and the peace of their kids.
Wouldn't you be heartbroken if you found something like that out?
Well, they might be like a throuple.
I know.
Which means they're all like,
I'm not going to bet on that.
why?
I just don't, I don't think that's what they are. You think that's the understanding, that the three of them are
No,
together?
but they have an
Yeah.
understanding that they can go and have other relationships or...
But that's different than what Tanya's talking about. Tanya's talking about the three of them live together or are together.
Well, that's what's going on in her head.
Yeah. The three of them are committed to each other.
I don't know that. I didn't gather that.
I think that
gathered
she's
that
giving him the...
the hall pass, and
Exactly.
and she's got a hall pass as well.
Well,
I didn't get that.
You got that they're a throuple out of that?
I did not at all.
Are we listening to the same frequency?
Yeah, we are, but that's...
But the mom was at home. She wasn't at the hotel.
Yeah.
Does it mean that they all three have to be together all the time?
Well, don't. Okay. Well, break us down on the rules later.
Yeah, let me fill you guys in on that.
Colleen, good morning.
Good morning.
So you think that a lot of adults keep secrets from their kids?
Yeah, I mean, I think, as a kid, I don't want to hear about my parents' sex life, and, they have to figure out what's right for them in their relationship. And so maybe they do have an understanding, and they obviously haven't talked to their daughter about their sex life.
Yeah, maybe if I'm Lainey, I shouldn't have asked.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Better
She's-
to not know now.
but also, like, he sounds like such like a cute, nice old guy.
I know. I
like,
feel
I also can't
bad for him in a weird
imagine
way.
him doing anything sexual at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I
All
don't
right.
know.
Well, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for calling, Colleen.
Thank you.
Isn't this what this is kind of like what happened to Joey's parents on Friends, right? Didn't they do something like this?
Oh, yeah. I forget.
There was a storyline. It's a
Yes.
blurry storyline.
Yes, I remember. And he got so upset because she allowed his dad to... No, it was the other way around. The mom?
Whatever. There was a Friends storyline.
Yeah. It always goes back to Friends.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sisney, I found a note in the trash when I was collecting garbage the other day. It was crumpled up, and I usually make sure we aren't throwing anything away that has our address or personal info. But this was a note, and it said, just so you know, we can see you two. You may want to close your blinds. We're not ready to teach our kids about the birds and the bees quite yet. My husband and I have not been intimate anywhere but our bedroom with the curtains closed. Uh-oh.
Come on.
Uh-oh. Angie, thank you for coming on. So you think the neighbors saw your husband and someone else with the windows open?
Yes, Ryan.
Wow.
So,
Oh, my gosh.
you know,
That's not
I'm so distraught about this. I don't know what to do.
Okay. I know exactly what to do. We're going to call him and find out who was in their room or their house or their bedroom with the windows open and who the neighbors clearly saw. All right, Angie's on the line. So, Angie, how long you been married?
We've been married for 6 years.
6 years. And no chance that you would have been connecting with your husband in plain view for the neighbors?
Never.
Okay.
Never, ever. Like, we always do our intimacy, our business in our bedroom with the curtains closed because,
Vacuum
like
seal.
I said,
Vacuum seal.
I'm paranoid about everything.
I understand.
How old are your kids?
My kids are 6 and 4.
Okay.
So the neighbors sent a note saying, just so you know, we can see you two. So she knows it's somebody else. Unless the neighbors, unless they saw a different house, but why would the note be at your place? So, okay, let's just get to calling your husband. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to offer him some roses here. Sisney's going to call him. We want to find out who he sends him to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
Okay, be very, very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, is this Jarman?
Hey, how you doing? What's going on?
Hi, Jarman. This is Christina. I'm calling from Chrissy's Floral Design. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We're actually a new flower shop here in Inglewood on Manchester. And the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents, so that's you, to send free roses to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need any cash from you or anything like that.
Oh, for real? It's like a promotion or something?
Exactly. I'm just trying to promote my service and my business. And so if you guys like our service, then you would just recommend us to friends and family moving forward.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's a dozen red roses.
Oh, that's great. That's perfect. Can I send some to Veronica?
Veronica?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you want to put on the card?
You can put XO, you know?
XOXO. Okay, cool. And maybe just like love Jarman.
Yeah. Love's good.
Okay.
Love works, right?
Jarman,
works.
it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Who is Veronica? Because I have your wife Angie on the line, and she thinks that you're having an affair with Veronica in your own house. Is that true?
What? No.
You just sent Jarman. You just sent roses to Veronica. XOXO. Love Jarman. Who is Veronica?
Why are you sending her flowers, Jarman?
You know her?
Hold on. First of all, everybody calm down. She's our upstairs neighbor, all right?
What?
I'm just being neighborly. I'm sending her some flowers.
XOXO. Love Jarman.
Okay. Hold on. Let me finish. She left us a note. She said her kids were walking by and they heard us fighting. So I sent the flowers to apologize. You send flowers.
That is not what the note said, Jarman. Are you kidding me right now? I found the note in the trash, by the way. You do know that.
What? That's what the note said.
I saw you hooking up with someone because it definitely wasn't me. because I would never be anywhere other than in our bedroom. We never do anything outside of our bedroom, especially with the windows open. So who was it? Who was it?
Nah. It wasn't, baby. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. I think you misunderstood what the note said. Like what?
Not at all. I have it right here in front of me.
What's that?
We can see you two. You may want to close the blinds. The birds and the bees. Like, what is she talking about?
I think she's just talking about how people make love and fighting and all that stuff. That's what birds and bees means, right?
Jarman.
That makes no
It makes no sense. And none of it makes sense. You're sending flowers to the neighbor to apologize? Love Jarman? No.
I'm trying to be a kind person, trying to be nice to my neighbors and all that
it feels
stuff.
like you're being too kind. Now, who was in the house that you were hooking up with?
I'm not hooking up with anybody except for my wife in the house. Oh, I'm not.
But
I'm not
what did your neighbors see? Falsetto?
I think they were talking about because me and her were fighting. That's what I think she was talking about.
They mistook your fighting for lovemaking?
Well, I mean, we really fight, you know. we love hard, we fight hard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, I'm at work.
Try again.
Hello?
He's out.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't believe it. I mean, I don't know if he normally sounds that sketchy, but I don't believe a word of him.
Right.
He's definitely cheating, and oh my God, like we have a family.
Like he's laughing, he's in falsetto, all guilty signs.
And that's what he does. Like when he's like caught, he always tries to like laugh it off because it's like his weird like way of dealing with stress. And I know him very well, and he's lying.
All right. Well, at least you have more information. Good luck. You need to get to the bottom of it today. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck, Angie. Thank you. But he's just laughing it off and talking with a high tone.
Laughing, wouldn't stop talking. Very mad.
But his explanation didn't even make sense.
No.
They saw us fighting. Were you fight naked?
The note alone.
Is that when you fight?
XOXO love.
I know. Love Jarman. All right. We had a Ryan's Rose call a minute ago, and they got a note sent to them from the neighbors that said, hey, can you not do it in plain sight across the street because our kids can see it, and we don't want to explain all of it to them right now. They're too young. And his wife, Angie, said, well, we never do it where anybody can see. She's paranoid. She knows she covers the windows, and she vacuum seals everything. So that leads us to believe that Jarman, her husband, was with somebody else. And then here's how we try to get out of it.
I'm not hooking up with anybody except for my wife in the house.
No.
I'm not
What did your neighbors see? Falsetto?
I think they were talking about because me and her were fighting. That's what I think she was talking about.
They mistook your fighting for lovemaking?
Well, I mean, we really fight, you know. we love hard, we fight hard. You know
just the giggling, the laughing, the high-pitched voice. It all sounds
guilty.
Of guilt to me. And Jamie, what'd you think?
I don't know how he could do that to his wife, to his family. She deserves so much better. Honestly, I would not be surprised if he was cheating with Veronica and it was her kids who caught them.
Wait, hold on. Let me understand. Her kids that caught them? Like she lives across the street?
Yeah, like I bet you he's cheating with Veronica. Why would he send flowers and love, whatever his name is? No way. I think something's going on.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's probably her.
Me too. All right, thanks. Yeah, I mean, he did send the flowers to Veronica, XOXO, love Jarman.
Yeah.
But she's not trying to say she lives across the street and sent the note over, is
She's trying to say that Veronica's kids are the ones that saw them, and so the kids are the ones that sent the note. I don't know.
Amber, go ahead. What do you think?
I think he's insane for trying to pull a move like that. And also, he's like, what a rookie move to leave the note in the trash can, too. Like,
burn it.
Not even, she needs to end it with him for multiple reasons, but also, like, above everything else, like, he's just bad at cheating. He couldn't even do that right. Like,
So,
that's crazy to me.
I guess the question, guys, is, all right, so he's cheating with Veronica. Now what does she do? What does his wife do?
You got.
Now
That's
what
where
do
you
do?
make a decision.
And you almost don't want to know. You almost don't want to know.
On.
I'm just saying, you almost don't want to know.
Yes, you do want to know because you want to get through it and get past it and move on.
But you almost don't want to know.
You don't want to be cheated on your entire marriage and not know about it.
No, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, ugh, now you got to deal with it.
Well,
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a saying in Spanish.
Thanks, Amber. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
There's a saying in Spanish, ojos que no ven, corazón que no siente.
Your eyes don't know what they don't see.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we say it in Spanish.
There's a heart,
I
there's
just
a heart
translated it.
involved, but yeah.
Was there a heart involved?
Yeah, but you did a great translation.
Well, so, I mean, part of me says, yes, you want to know, but you almost don't want to know because now you got to deal with that crisis.
Or you don't have to deal with it and you just say, bye.
Yeah.
But that's dealing with it. She's got kids.
Ryan, you would be crushed if your future wife.
Yes, that's why I'm saying you almost don't want to know.
So you wouldn't want to know? You would just be like, I'm cool with just not knowing?
No, I wouldn't know.
I know what you mean.
In other words, I wouldn't know I'm not knowing.
Exactly.
And now if I know, I got to deal with the crisis of it. You understand? There is some logic to it.
Right, like ignorance is bliss.
But I wouldn't know I'm ignorant.
Yeah, you don't want to know anything.
I'd rather not. No, I'm tired. It's a busy week. I'm not saying almost.
I know,
yes, you
I
need to know, but
understand.
almost. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my wife had her work party for her new job last week. She ended up getting a hotel room so she didn't have to drive back, which makes sense. The company even paid for it. I didn't go because she said it wasn't a +1 situation. I was bummed, but understood. But later I found on Facebook that partners were allowed to go. I went into her email and found the invite, and there it was. You and a guest. Can you help me find out if she's cheating?
Oh, my goodness.
So let's get Eric on the line. It doesn't sound good, Eric. Thanks for coming on. Is there a reason why your wife would want to keep you from her friends at work or her colleagues?
I can't think of a reason. I mean, like, I'm a good-looking guy. I do good at parties. The only thing I think of is, yeah. Well, I mean,
but clearly she's blocking you for some reason. Either it's with someone else, or she doesn't want you around her colleagues.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
How long have you been married?
It's been 3 years.
Do you have kids?
Not yet, but we're planning on it.
I'm confused by this.
Yeah.
I mean, very good on the company to offer to get rooms. Our company didn't do that.
No way.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like she said, there was no +1.
Did she talk about the party at all? Did she give you any details about how it was? Did she have fun?
She said it was great. They had fun. They had drinks. Everything was great. It was a team bonding thing.
Right.
She had a blast. She said so.
So what do you want to do? Because usually what we do is we send flowers.
Roses.
Yeah, roses. Do you want to still do that or?
Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm thinking something a little different because, I hope she went with a guy, but I'm starting to think that's the case. So I'm thinking maybe what if you call her, say you're from the hotel, and say, hey, we found a men's watch here. We want to get it back to you.
Okay. No problem.
Because then I'll know.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you know what hotel she was staying at?
Yeah, I can give you.
All right, let's go. Hold on. Let's break here. Come back and let's make it happen. Okay, hold on one second. We'll call his wife after this. Hang on. So we have Eric on the line. We are going to call his wife. His wife booked a hotel room after the company party and said there were no +1s, but Eric found out that +1s were welcome, and he's trying to figure out what's she hiding. Why did she want to stay in the hotel without him after the holiday party? It's legit concern.
For sure.
So we're going to call and say what, Sissany?
That I'm from the hotel and that...
You have the hotel?
Yes. So I know the hotel that they were at, and I will say, you were just a guest here, and, well, I can just do it, but basically saying that there was men's watch left behind.
A men's watch left behind, and see how she reacts to that. All right, so Eric, I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then your wife's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
All right, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
And we are going to right now be very quiet until we tell her she's on the air. Good luck, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jackie?
Yes, this is she.
Hi, Jackie. My name is Leslie. I'm calling from the hotel. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Hi. You were recently a guest with us, and I'm calling because in your room we discovered that we found a men's watch. I wanted to return back to you.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So we have two options here. You can either come to the hotel, pick it up, or we could mail it to you, whatever is more convenient.
Yeah, for sure. Don't send it. I'll have someone come pick it up.
Okay. When can we be expecting that, just so I can tell the front desk?
Can you hold it until tomorrow?
Sure. No problem.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Jackie, It is Ryan Seacrest on the air. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. I need you to know that. And we've got your husband, Eric, on the phone. Eric, you asked the questions.
Yeah. Why was there a men's watch left behind in your hotel room? Can you please explain that, Jackie?
Babe, I was trying to surprise you for Christmas. It's just a Christmas gift I bought for you, and I was trying to bring it home and surprise you.
Really?
Wait,
yeah.
Jackie, why were you in the hotel room without your husband?
Well, it's my Christmas party. It's my first year with this company, and I just wasn't trying to, I just wasn't trying to have to entertain my husband and with my new coworkers.
You said there was no plus ones. I found out there was plus ones.
Yeah, why'd you lie to him? Why weren't you just honest with him and just say that?
I didn't want to hurt his feelings. Eric's a sensitive guy. I didn't want to, it's like, how do you explain that? Like, oh, I don't want you to come, honey. It's rude.
I do great at parties. This whole thing just sounds really suspicious to me.
Wait, Jackie, why didn't you just let the Marriott send the watch to you?
Because it's just easier to have my assistant pick it up. I wanted to keep it a surprise.
So just so I'm understanding this on Eric's behalf, you're telling us that you lied about the plus one just to not have to deal with it. He didn't go. You stayed in the hotel, and the men's watch wasn't from somebody that left it there. It was really a gift. Why'd you bring the gift to the holiday party?
Yeah.
Well, no, I bought it while I was there.
What kind of watch was it?
Wait. You bought the watch while you were at the holiday party?
Well, there's shops around, But
I don't know.
What kind of watch was it?
One of those fossil, a fossil.
So you got dressed for your party. You went there. You checked into the hotel room. You went to go buy your husband a watch, and then got to the party on time.
Yeah, I just whip around. Yeah, I'm speedy like that.
I'm not believing you, Jackie.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
I don't know what to. Look, I tried to surprise my husband. It didn't work.
I never even wear a watch. You want me to start wearing a watch now, I guess? Or what? I don't...
I don't know.
Men's accessories are in.
All right. Well, Eric, look, there's nothing else we can do. You have to decide whether or not you believe your wife. It's sounding...
fishy.
To me. It's just from me. All right. Well, good luck to both of you. I think she's
lying.
Totally lying. Everything's so programmed. All the answers programmed. All right. If you missed Ryan's roses, I think we caught his wife cheating at the holiday party.
Absolutely.
So Eric thinks that something's going on with his wife because Jackie, his wife, went to the holiday party. She stayed in a hotel room without him. She said no plus ones when there were plus ones allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Sissany, who, by the way, you fooled me. You could have worked at the Marriott the way you handled that.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
So she calls from the Marriott saying, "Oh, ma'am, you left there was a men's watch left in your room." She doesn't hesitate and says, yeah, of course. I'll come pick that up." And then she says to her husband, "Oh no, honey, it was a gift I bought you and I left it there." I don't believe any of it.
I'm really curious to know if what if I would have said, "Oh, men's shoes were left behind" or something. I don't know. And then would she still come up with the same lie?
Yeah. I think that's what she was.
Or I should have been there was dirty men's shoe socks left behind.
Or there was a used. We said used.
Yes, dang it.
She didn't seem to care about his feelings though.
No.
Used. So I think it was a blatant cover up.
Found some dirty underwear. Would you like that returned? Used watch. But you wouldn't say a used watch.
Well, a watch not in the box.
Yeah. Right.
A rogue watch.
Like when she said. You just would have. Hindsight. Anyway, I still think she's cheating on her husband. That was easy.
Yeah.
Cassidy, what'd you think?
Well, the same thing happened to a friend of mine. His wife was sleeping with her boss. And so it's like he was always hidden from her coworkers. He felt like it was just a mess. So I just think I don't know, this chick needs to leave her job or her marriage is over. They'll never have trust again. The whole thing just sounds like...
I just think she's cheating. I think she's cheating already.
But she just started at this job. She's already cheating with somebody there?
Or she brought someone else.
Right.
Doesn't have to be from there. Dylan, what'd you think?
Wow. It sounds like she's very suspicious. Clearly, she just sounds like a liar. She just defending herself, like, yeah. It's like typical liar behavior. I feel so bad for this guy, you know? Like, he clearly loves his wife, and clearly she just had another guy in the hotel room, right?
Totally did. And if she really wanted to prove herself, she would have been like, I'll show you the receipt from the watch.
She didn't.
But she just like, no.
She already knew what she was going to say. Like, it was as if she was ready, and it was just too slick. Dylan, thanks for calling. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. This is Kiss FM. Let's get to it. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went to San Francisco for 2 days, unexpectedly, during the holiday break. He said it was for work. It seemed weird to me, so I did a little research and found out he actually went to Arizona. Now, that right there already, if your spouse is going to a different state,
it's a lie.
And they're telling you, then you got to get out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even need to know if he's cheating or not. Like,
get to the bottom of it, though.
Unless he's going to buy you a cactus, you know?
Sure. There's a lot of business stuff that goes down in Arizona.
But why wouldn't he say I'm going on a trip to Arizona for business?
He's
Look,
lying.
Stick to Tuesday Tanya's. We don't have any kids, and I love Arizona, so why wouldn't he take me with him? The entire thing seems slim shady. All right, Rachel is on the line. Hi, Rachel. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So we think, thank you for listening in Tustin and sending this to us. We think that no matter why he went to Arizona, whether he's cheating or not, the fact that he lied and said he was going to San Francisco and went to Arizona is reason to, like, bad.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense, and it just seems really shady. And
let's play devil's advocate. Is there an alibi that would make sense? Is there something he could say to you that would make sense?
Unless he was buying you a gift out there that you'd only get in Arizona, maybe.
Does that sound like him?
It doesn't make any sense. I honestly can't think of any other explanation, and it's even worse because he texted me after he left work this morning and said, let's go to dinner tonight. And I said, why? And he said, I have some stuff to talk to you about.
Hey,
and
it was a 2-day trip.
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
3 years.
All right. Hold on for 1 second. Let's call him next. It's Ryan's Roses. I can't think of I just can't think of anything that would make sense. Maybe I'll be surprised. But Rachel's husband of 2 years says, hey, I'm going to San Francisco on work trip during the holiday break. Turns out he went to Arizona. Makes me think he's got another family in Arizona.
No, really?
Well, it's the holidays. Maybe.
I don't even think about that, but yeah.
Or there's something going on there because it's the holidays.
Well, it's a lie, no matter what.
Right, so,
he lied about a trip.
Right. So, Rachel, we don't like the fact that he said he went one place and went to another. No matter what his excuse is, we think it's bad for your relationship. But let's try and find out more detail, and maybe we'll be surprised. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Oh, yeah. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM. Absolutely.
And we're going to do it now.
You.
Sissany is actually going to make the call. Mm-hmm. We're going to be very quiet. So will you. Stay quiet until we tell him he's on the air. And at that point, we'll find out who he sent him to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you. And I'm biting my lip and crossing my fingers.
Let's think positive. Maybe we'll be surprised with the reasoning. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for William.
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, William. My name's Teresa. I'm calling from my new flower shop, True Floral Design. We're actually brand new here in Tustin. How you doing this morning?
Good. What's this about?
Well, basically, we're just trying to get new customers and promote our business. So we're basically offering you a free arrangement of flowers that you can send to anybody that you'd like today. It's actually a dozen red roses.
Okay.
They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info from you, cash, any billing info, anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to. And we can even put a quick note on there and they can get them by lunchtime. We just hope that you like the flowers and then hopefully come back.
Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's send them to my wife, Rachel.
Rachel. Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
How about for a smile? Love you.
What'd you, 4 smiles?
For a smile.
Oh, for a smile. Okay. For a smile.
And then love you.
Love you. Oh, that's sweet. Okay.
All right. Well, hello there, William. It's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. How are you?
Good. What's happening?
We're just your wife Rachel's online. She reached out to us about Rachel, I'm just going to tell them why you reached out to us. She told us that you are caught in a little bit of a lie, that you said you were going to San Francisco for work during the holidays and you ended up going to Arizona, and it doesn't really add up. And so we're just wondering why you were in Arizona.
Oh my God. I can't believe she went there. No, it's not at all what you think.
What do I think?
What is it then? Yeah. What the hell are you doing?
Rachel, I was interviewing for a job. And
I
don't
believe you. Where were you?
Why would you have to lie to your wife about that?
You don't have to believe me. I'll show you. I woke up this morning to the email. I'll show it to you. They said that they're going to send me an offer soon.
So,
I know that you haven't been happy here, and we've been talking about how much you love Arizona and how you want to move there, but it was, of course, impossible because of my job. So I just started to start looking for work there, and I got a job.
Wait, so you didn't want to tell her why?
Well, I just didn't want to get her hopes up. I didn't know for sure if I was going to get it, and she really doesn't like it here, and I just, I didn't want to get her hopes up and tell her we were going to Arizona, which we've been talking about forever, and then just break her heart. But it doesn't matter because I got the job. That's why I texted you about going to dinner.
Oh my God!
We have to cry.
Oh my God!
Now, see, William, I'm surprised because we thought there wasn't going to be a potential excuse that would make sense, but I believe you. Congratulations on the job. We're moving.
This isn't the way I was going to tell you, but since we're here on the air, let me clarify for everyone, I guess. I'm not cheating.
Oh, that's what he thought we were calling about.
Oh my God! I am so happy. I am so happy, and I'm so sorry.
Well, listen, William, we were just calling to say congratulations. That's the real truth. Enjoy your. We get something in the mail.
Knows.
Enjoy your celebratory dinner.
All right, guys.
Oh my God! I'm buying you roses, William.
Yep. If you just tune in, that was Orion's Roses.
Wait, that was so cute.
We just had a very successful Ryan's Roses. We shall relish in a moment of positivity.
Yes.
Ryan's Roses. Good old William working on getting that job in Arizona. Rachel, his wife, loves Arizona. He gets the job and they're moving to Arizona, so everybody's celebrating. That's why he was little white lying, because he was working on this transfer as a secret, covert mission. Right. Joe, good morning.
Good morning.
So you think this guy, William, should be upset?
I think he should be beyond upset. That's not how we do it in Detroit. If your woman accuses you of something you didn't do, it's time to cash her in and call your attorney.
Wow.
I'd be beyond upset.
Well, it seems drastic, Joe.
Oh,
it seems drastic.
Maybe a little bit.
But I think that he was thinking, his intent was to surprise her with very good news because she loves the state of Arizona.
Well, she called you guys crying, and she at least owed him a public apology. She didn't even say sorry. She just jumps to, oh, we're moving. I'm moving, not you. It should have been his response.
Oh, wow.
Well, look, Joe's passionate, all right? He's passionate. This struck him.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, are you married?
Absolutely not.
I saw that coming.
Yeah.
Wow,
well, Joe, thank you for listening to us in Detroit, and we appreciate your calling. All right.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Not necessarily how I would handle it.
Yeah.
But Joe is very passionate.
Intense.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. Dear Ryan and Sissy, my husband's wearing a different wedding ring. I asked him about it. He said it's the same one. She's convinced it's not. Let me get Kim in Irvine. So, Kim, you asked him about the wedding ring. He says it's the same. You say it's not. How can you tell?
Well, I ordered it off of Etsy, and so they're all handmade and everything, and they're all slightly different. And he left it in the ring dish the other day, and I was looking at it and inspecting it, and it is not the same. I even went in to our email and his email to get the picture from Etsy to see if it was the same ring. And I thought, well, don't jump to conclusions about cheating. Maybe he lost it and he just doesn't want me to feel bad or something. But when I was going through his emails, there was an exchange between him and a hotel in Newport Beach, which is not very far from our condo. So he asked the hotel if they found a ring in room 219. And then a week later, the hotel manager emailed him back saying that they had not found a ring. And I remember that date that was mentioned in the email because that day he told me he had to work really late and he didn't get home till 1 a.m., which isn't normal. So why would he get a hotel room that's 10 miles from our condo, and why would he take off a ring in room 219?
Okay. Listen,
Okay. With that.
My blood's warm now. So, Kim, hold on 1 second. Let's see if we can find him, and Ryan's Roses next, all right?
Thanks.
Kim is on the line. So, I don't know how you explain this one. Her husband, she found out her husband's wearing a different wedding ring. And she retraced the whole story, and she learned that the ring was left in a hotel room 10 miles away from where they live in a room 219. And he says, no, it's the same. This is the original ring. But she knows it was left in a hotel room.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he's going to get out of that. All right, Kim, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
You have my permission to call.
Okay, here we go.
Kiss FM.
We're going to call him now. Be very quiet. Sisney is going to offer him some roses. Let's see what we can learn, okay? Stay quiet until we tell him he's on the air.
Okay.
All right, good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Mark, please?
Yeah, this is Mark.
Hi, Mark. My name is Goldie. I'm calling from the OC Florist. How you doing this morning?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, what's up?
So, we service the Orange County area in floral designs, and we're actually trying to promote our delivery business. So what we're doing is once a month, we have somebody that we select at random, and you can send a dozen red roses to anybody that you'd like today. So they're absolutely free. I don't need anything from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to.
Oh, that's interesting. Really, I've heard about these kind of marketing things. So you're gonna you send some roses on my behalf to somebody, and it's just like a marketing thing.
Exactly. I could do that. I don't need any info from you or anything like that. We don't keep credit card info or cash. It's absolutely free, and we just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a try. Yeah, and free flowers, right? Yeah, no problem.
Okay. What's the name of the person you want to send them to?
That's gonna be my son and my wife, Kim.
And what would you like to put on the card?
Just something, I don't know, something like cheesy and romantic. Something like says like always and forever. Yeah, that phrase, right? Just put that on there.
I could do that.
Mark, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and good news, I have your always and forever Kim on the line right now. Hey, Kim.
Yeah.
So, Mark, the reason we're all on the line together is she told us that you had lost your wedding ring, and she traced it back to a hotel that found it in room 219, a few miles from your home.
What?
Did you lose your ring in that hotel?
Wait a minute. I thought I was getting some flowers from my wife. I don't know. What's going on?
Stand by for that news. But did you leave your wedding ring in a hotel not too far from where you live, room 219? Does that ring a bell?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what this is.
No, Mark, it's very simple. Kim, why don't you tell him what you found out?
Mark, I know that that's not the same ring. I know you keep saying it's the same ring, but it's not the same ring. And I saw the email from the hotel, and I want to know if room 219 is a conference room or you got a room with someone. It's looking very fishy and very weird, and I just want you to tell me.
Wait, Kim.
You're not being honest.
Kim, you're on the radio. I don't know. What's happening, Kim? I don't understand.
I don't understand. It's very simple. Why did you take your wedding ring off at the hotel, and why are you telling me it's the same ring? What is going on?
Okay, I can explain everything. All right, I just don't have time right now. I'm about to step into a meeting. There's a room full of people waiting on me here at the office. I mean, I gotta. You know how busy I am. I shouldn't have even took this call.
not more important
No,
than
no.
this, and it'll just give you
No,
time to
Kim,
think something up.
Yeah, but you got the radio calling me up pretending they're going to give me free flowers or whatever. I mean, I was going to have them send you some flowers.
Mark, just
I'm asking you something.
Just answer the question. It's very simple.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say? I mean, look, I'm busy. I can explain, but I have to go.
Mark, no one busier than everyone listening to this right now. So just be quick with it. Meaning there are people here listening on the radio, and they all have things they need to be doing right now, and we're holding them up. So,
yeah, I don't understand why you guys are.
No, believe me, I don't understand this at all. So that's why we're asking you for clarity. That's the thing. You're the one who can clear it up. So what happened in room 219? Did you leave your ring there, and who were you with?
219. Room 219? What you mean, like the hotel that we had the conference at?
So you left your ring in a conference room, which is room 219. For business, and then you told your wife it was the same one, but it's not. You got another one?
Yeah, I just didn't want her. Okay, look, I mean, I'll talk to you off the line. I got this meeting to go to. I mean, they're in there right now expecting me to come in. I got a presentation to give.
Mark, we're going to let you off the hook. Goodbye. Good luck with your presentation, Mark. Thank you very much.
Now he's just going to try to think of something. When we first started dating, he said I was the only woman that he never cheated on, and I feel like an idiot right now.
Kim, I want to ask you a question. You know the hotel, right? You have the hotel. It's 10 miles from your house. Two options for you. One, go and see 219, or two, get the floor plan of the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
And you can even probably get the floor plan
online. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, 219 probably has a description, or at least you can talk to the front desk. But there's a real easy way to find out if that was a conference room or not. I think you should pursue that. All right?
Yeah. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
So she said to us that he told her she's the only woman he's never cheated on. Like, things not to ever say.
Yikes for me.
Yeah, but how about things not to say? Like, why? That's supposed to be a compliment?
Right. Was he trying to be romantic?
So we had Ryan's Roses a minute ago. And Mark, the husband, left his wedding ring in a hotel, room 219. He says it's a conference room. We don't know whether it's a bedroom or a conference room. But we do know that no matter what, conference room or bedroom in the hotel, he left his ring there and lied to his wife to say he didn't leave his ring there, that the ring he's wearing, which is a new ring, is the old ring. So you're already catching yourself in a catch-up.
Exactly.
So I don't believe him.
No. And now he's going to give himself time to figure out what his story is going to be.
Yeah, then he had to rush off to a meeting. But I don't believe him. And all she's going to do is call the hotel or go to the hotel. I would go to the hotel and find room 219er and see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Takara, good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing fine. I really am anxious to hear what you have to say. It has to do with men taking off their rings, their wedding rings.
It's pretty simple. I think, if guys are loyal, they are going to keep their rings on, okay? There's no reason for them to take it off. They have no reason for lying or hiding their marriage. Guys who are disloyal, or men that are disloyal, they are the ones that take their rings off and essentially lose their rings. So it's simple.
All right. So I do have friends that take off their rings to not lose their rings.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, no. No.
Yeah, I think there's a sporting activity or something
that's
they're
different. If you're going to play sports or work out.
No, that's what I'm talking about. They will take off their rings not to injure or lose their rings, not to scratch their rings. Right?
Then, for sporting events, I mean, if you're a pro athlete, sure. But if you're just playing,
I find it suspect when I see a man going for dinner taking off his ring. I find that very suspect. So I understand.
Right. A conference.
I didn't want to get the melted butter on my ring. Takara, thank you for calling. So I don't believe Mark. I was picturing. I don't know why I was picturing Red Lobster.
I was thinking lobster too when you said melted
why
butter.
Were you thinking? But I was thinking lobster when before I said the butter. I was thinking about the biscuits and red. I don't know. Red Lobster's on my mind.
Yeah.
So if anybody, I don't know if anybody's going, but if y'all are,
let's do it.
Bring some back and let me see it on the Zoom. So anyway, Mark, that's the guy's name. Mark, I don't believe him. I just don't believe his story. I don't believe his sound.
Yeah, he's up to something.
He doesn't sound genuine.
All he had to say was, I'm not cheating on my wife. I love her. I lost the ring here. And then we would have been done with it.
And he sent the roses to her out of guilt.
Ooh.
He sent the roses out of guilt. I was on to him when he was sending the roses even to his wife. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Veronica in Fullerton. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I've been dating this guy for over 8 months and things have been really serious. We talk about the future, marriage and kids. I've practically moved in with him. He does have 3 kids from a previous relationship. That never bothered me. But now I feel like he's spending too much time with his baby mama. The other day, I called him. He was with her. I think he's lying and hiding something from me. I'm in love with him, and this is eating me up inside. So, Veronica, thanks for coming on. First of all, your situation is very common, where you're in a relationship with somebody who's already got kids from a prior, and you said that was fine. Like, you were vibing with that. No problem, right?
Yeah. Thanks for having me, Ryan, but
of course.
I have no problem with it.
But now you're concerned that you think he's seeing his baby mama again?
Yeah, I really do. We've been dating for 8 months, and he's always with Roxanne. That's his baby mama's name. And it's just before, when we started dating, I understood it. I get it. And now it's like, okay, so are you guys trying to work on your relationship to get back together? Like, we practically live together. Like, I'm spending my time with him all the time.
Right.
And I don't know. I know when kids are involved, parents and, relationships are always more difficult. But when we started, I knew that they weren't getting back together. But now, 8 months in, he's spending all this time with her. I called him last time at his house, and she was there. And I'm like, what is she doing at our, home? Like, why? And I can't shake it. I can't shake this feeling I have.
So, how long was he away from his baby mama before you started dating 8 months ago?
Oh, that's a good question.
If I'm correct, I think about maybe a year before we started dating. So they've been separated for a while.
Mm-hmm.
There was space. Okay.
Were you the first one, or did he have other girlfriends before you?
He says I'm his first serious one since everything has happened.
All right. I'm going to put you on hold. We're going to call him next. Hang on 1 second. If you want to hear the call now, Ryan's Roses, we have Veronica. We've got the background. The quick of it is she's been dating a guy for 8 months who has kids from a prior. She thinks that he's warming things up with his baby mama again after they had broken up it's been a year and 8 months since he's been with his baby mama. Mm-hmm. But she thinks he might be cheating on her with Roxanne is the woman's name. Veronica, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we are going to make that call now. We're going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, good luck.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Francis.
This is him?
Hi, I'm calling from Brenda's Blossoms, Brightening Flower Shop here, very close to Cal State Fullerton. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So we're celebrating our grand opening, and that means that basically you have been selected to receive a free dozen red roses. So you can send those actually to anybody that you'd like, and they'll receive them by lunchtime today.
Oh, wow. I've never won anything before. This is cool.
Nice. Yeah, we're picking people at random like every week. And so I just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can put a quick note on there.
Oh, sure. I want to send it to my girlfriend, Veronica.
Veronica. Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you like to put on the card?
This has been the best year of my life so far. And I'm glad you're a part of it.
This has been the best. Okay, hang on 1 second, okay?
Veronica, do you want us to tell him you're on the air, or do you want to let it go? Because he sent the flowers to you.
No, I want you guys to tell him, please.
Oh, really?
You sure? Because he sounds like he's only thinking about you.
Yes, I need to get this cleared out. This feeling is here. Maybe he'll tell us because he's on the radio. I need to know why he spent so much time with her.
Okay.
Okay.
Francis, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Thank you for staying on the line. I have your girlfriend Veronica on the phone, who's very appreciative of you sending her the roses. But she
Oh my God.
is concerned that you have been. The reason we're calling, frankly, is she's concerned that you've been spending a lot more time with the woman you had kids with previously, and she thinks something might be going on. Can you ease her anxiety by telling her what's happening?
You mean with my ex?
Yes.
Yes, you're spending so much time with her, Francis.
Oh, babe. Hi.
Hi.
Babe, I'm not spending. You know the deal. You know what? You know my kids. My kids are everything, and we're trying to. Ryan, we're separated. But we agreed that everything was going to be, for the family, for the kids. We were going to do everything we could to make sure that it was, that we're a stable family. Babe, I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't think I'm spending too much time with the kids. She just happens to be, she happens to be there.
It's like, I understand that, Francis. I understand that, and I get it. But why do you always have to hang out with her? Why can't the kids do something with us? Why does she always have to be around? Why can't you guys do things separately? Like, I don't understand. Like, you always have to be with her when you're around your kids. Like, have your kids to yourself. I don't understand.
Because, babe, I'm not cheating on you or anything with Roxanne. I'm not. Just, we do everything together as parents for the kids so that it's a stable relationship, that the kids don't feel like they're being left out. You can spend time with the kids anytime you want to.
If it's such a stable relationship, are you guys getting back together? Then stay with her. Then why are you wasting my time? If you want to be a stable relationship and work things for the family, then stay with her. I'm over this. I'm over feeling like this. I'm competing with Roxanne.
Veronica, come on, Roxanne and I have nothing together. Stop it. You're overreacting. All right?
Veronica, it sounds like he loves you or wants to be with you. Like, even the card that he wrote, he said, this is the best year of my life so far.
Tiffany, it's just, I can't shake that he's with her all the time. When we started this relationship, it wasn't like this.
But look, that life of his is never going to go away. Like, that baby mama's always going to be there. You need to figure out how to be able to, coexist together.
Then you know what? You should just get back with her. I'm over it.
But Francis sounds like he's connected to you romantically, not his ex. I really believe he's trying.
Look, guys, my kids are 8, 6, and 3. And
right.
They're very young, and this is the point in the time of their lives that we need to, keep things as stable as possible as they're going through changes. I'm not cheating on my girlfriend with my ex. She's my ex for a reason.
Veronica has actually just hung up on this. She's not on the line. Wow. But I'm just saying, Francis, I believe you. And she's hung up on us. And she said she was comfortable going in, that you had kids and she knew you had to parent those kids. So for some reason, she's feeling real insecurity. And I'm going to let you go and track her down. But thank you for talking to us, Francis.
No, thank you, guys.
Okay, buddy.
Hey, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Be well. Bye-bye. I really feel for him.
I don't think she was ever comfortable with it.
Well, by
she
the
was
way,
lying to herself.
I think she's trying to get out of it.
Yep. Yeah, maybe.
Because no matter what he said, it was like, just
done.
get back with her. I'm out. Like, she's sabotaging it intentionally.
Interesting.
That's what I think.
I think you're right.
Listen to this. Long story short, Alexandra and Lauren realized they're seeing the same guy at the same time, but didn't know it. So they got on the phone with us to team up together to bust him on Orion's Roses call.
Which is so great. Like, women and women coming together to bust
How is it great? Yes, fine, but it's not great that the guy was lying to both of these women, leading a double life.
That's true.
So we get this guy on the phone. Remember, 2 women who think they're exclusively dating this guy. We get him on the phone with both of them listening, and he says,
"Okay, Laura and I have been together 2 years. She's my heart." Okay.
Okay. So you've been dating Lauren for 2 years, and your heart is with her heart. What about Alexandra? Explain that relationship.
Okay, Alexandra, I met her with a bunch of my buddies up at Chili's. We had a few drinks, and that was it. She thought it was a mutual, I think you're cute type thing, but that's it. Nothing else.
No, but he sent the flowers to Alexandra, and Alexandra is on the phone. So, Alexandra, thank you for coming back on to make sense out of what happened 5 years ago. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Well, I'm still confused. So, you and Lauren were both unknowingly seeing the same guy, right?
Yeah.
Sal. All right? Jeez. So, we bust him on Ryan's Roses 5 years ago. What has happened since?
Oh my God, so much. But at first it was kind of weird and hard to make that transition, and we just couldn't believe we were in the middle of this craziness. And Sal was trying to hold on to at least one of us. But Lauren and I actually became really, really good friends and completely let go of him. And Lauren got married last year, and I was one of her bridesmaids.
No way.
If we were writing a movie, this is how we would write it.
Yeah.
I wanted you guys to become friends and dump him so bad.
Yeah, and I had a little baby girl, and she's her godmother.
Oh my gosh, I love
God.
We're actually really good friends, and everything happens for a reason.
Sure.
Yeah.
So where's Sal now?
Yeah, where's Savage Sal?
I don't know. I don't want to know. I happened to see him a few months ago. I went back to Chile to just visit a couple of coworkers, and he was at the bar looking, he's
still at Chile, still at the bar, still doing the same circuit.
Yeah, and I avoided him like the plague. I just ran the other way. I don't.
Meanwhile, look at the blessings in your life. So what happened? Here's what happened. The great universe wrote Sal into this world of yours to play the role that he played to get you and Lauren into the roles that you're in now with the lives that you have now. It all worked out.
It did. We're actually really grateful for Sal because we have a beautiful friendship, and it couldn't have happened.
Let's celebrate Sal. Thank you, Sal, for bringing us all together. Wow. Well, Alexandra, that may be the greatest ending to any Ryan's Roses ever, so thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you take care. Tell Lauren hi.
I will. Bye, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Who would have thought?
That if we were to script it, though, wouldn't that be the most perfect ending? That he gets caught, he gets dumped, they become friends, the other one gets married, she has a baby, and they're happy. And Sal's the reason that they have these great lives.
And he's still, doing the same trick and
Bar.
pony.
I think it's same. What is it, Mark?
Yeah, I think I messed up that saying. Same trick pony?
No, that's not it.
One trick pony?
Yeah, one trick. He's just a one-trick pony. That's what we were getting.
Oh, okay.
But we're hungry. All right, so we just had that Ryan's Roses follow-up. This is what a great ending that started as a disaster. Mm-hmm. This guy Sal, he's leading a double life, seeing both Lauren and Alexandra for a while. They then catch him. They call him on Roses. He gets busted. They become friends. Lauren gets married. Alexandra has a baby. And now they celebrate Sal because they're in each other's lives. And once the God, Sal, whatever. He doesn't exist to me.
Okay.
And one of them's the godparent to the child.
Yeah.
It was all part of the master plan, the master script. Just like the master plan was for Sissy to have 2 babies, for my sister to get pregnant, for you to meet a doctor who's not your boyfriend.
Right.
Jay, who you're not going out with twice this weekend. Jay, we'll throw him off. Yeah. We'll throw him off. He'll think, what? What are they talking about?
Right.
If he's listening. Jay?
Yes.
You have a message to the men out there, I hear.
Yes.
Okay.
If you treat women like this, they'll grow stronger, and you'll end up with nothing. You'll end up with a Chili's bar.
That's what happened with Sal.
Sal!
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you, Jay, for that message brought to you by Jay to all men.
Exactly.
Thanks for listening, bro. Bye.
Bro.
It's a bro message. It's time for Ryan's Roses. If you think someone's cheating on you, you need to get to the bottom line But this is going to be intense. I can tell already based on the email. We're here as a public service to help you. Raquel says, I found a note in my underwear drawer saying, I'm sleeping with your husband. I have no idea how long it's been there. And if that's not enough to freak me out, I've also noticed that my husband never texts in front of me, but I have walked in on him texting many times in the garage, in the laundry room, in the bedroom. I think I have enough evidence to know he is cheating. I need your help to figure this out. Raquel, I can't even imagine the feeling you got inside when you saw this note.
Yeah. So I was planning like a really special romantic evening, and I went to my underwear drawer, and I was going through like all the really lacy, pretty stuff, and I find this note, and it says, I'm sleeping with your husband, and there's a lipstick kiss on it. Like some woman was in my house. She was in my bedroom. She was going through and touching my underwear. And I just feel so violated.
I mean, this would indicate that he's cheating and she's in your room.
She's in my room. I mean, she was in my drawer. I just feel so violated.
What if she wore your stuff?
Terrible.
I don't know. Exactly.
Oh, I'm sick.
And I believe in my heart that he's cheating on me. Like, he never...
Well, he has to be. Look at this note. I mean, he's not putting that note in there. Exactly. All right, so we want to call this guy and find out what's happening and who this woman is. Raquel, was there a name on the note?
No, I don't know who this woman is.
I'm going to have Patty offer some roses to your husband, and then we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. All right?
Okay.
Okay. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, here we go. Be very quiet so we can get the most information.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Eric?
This is speaking.
Eric, good morning. My name is Patty, and I'm calling from Thoughtful Flowers. How are you?
I'm all right. What's the purpose for this call?
I'm calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses this morning at no charge. I'm also including free delivery. All you have to do is just give me the name of the person you want to send them to, a note and the address, and I make sure they get delivered today. I'm only calling 5 customers today, so you're one of the lucky 5. And they're beautiful.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but listen, I've been burned by stuff like this before. I've had my identity stolen, like my credit card had to be reissued and all that stuff. I'm not saying that this is what it is.
No, I completely understand why you may think that that this is a scam, but I can assure you it's not. I just opened my flower shop 2 weeks ago, and I want to expand my customers for the holidays, and you accepting these roses will help me because you will be able to refer me to your friends and family.
I really appreciate it. Appreciate that, and I want the best for your business, but I just can't take that risk right now. And
I'm not asking you for your credit card number or your billing address. Just the name of the person you want to send them to in a note, and like I said, I can also include a few coupons for you that you can use for the holidays, for Thanksgiving or Christmas.
I really appreciate the hard sell.
Eric, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K.
Hi,
I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, Eric. What risk would you be taking if you were to accept this offer from Patty about the flowers? What's the risk?
The risk would just be essentially just giving her my personal information.
But let me ask you a question, Eric. I actually have your wife Raquel on the line. Is it possible that you're cheating on her?
No, I'm not cheating on her.
Let me ask you another question. Does this sound familiar? There was a note left in her underwear drawer. It says, "I'm sleeping with your husband." Do you know would there anybody that could have been in your room that would have left that note?
She did what?
There's a woman that you're sleeping with, apparently, that has left a note saying, "I'm sleeping with your husband," and left that in your wife's underwear drawer. Who is that woman?
No, there's no, I'm not cheating on anybody.
Who left the note? How'd she get into your house?
There was. I don't know what this is. It's just a terrible joke. I don't know what.
No, how did this note get in her underwear drawer?
Hell if I know. Probably just some jerk at work.
Some jerk at work is in your bedroom?
I know there's something going on.
I have people come on over, have a few beers and all that stuff. Someone could have just written that for laughs while I was, a little tipsy in the living room.
Why would anyone have access to your wife's underwear drawer ever?
I don't know. I don't lock the doors and stuff, and I apparently trust my friends a little bit too much.
Eric, I think it sounds like something's going on here. I mean, this note was done in female writing, right? Did it look like a woman wrote it?
Yes, and it was there was a lipstick kiss on it. It was a woman that kissed it.
There's lip imprints, bro.
Lip imprints. That's a real thing. Come on.
Well, she kissed the note.
Underwear drawer. Please.
I'm not cheating on you. This is ridiculous.
I got an idea. Raquel, why don't you show Eric this note, and then let's see what's happening, and then do a lineup of people that could have been at the house. But, if you shouldn't be having women over, hanging out, having beers, then let them go to your bedroom, Eric. It's pretty clear.
My wife and
it is. That's why we're here, because this is between you and your wife. The reason we're on the air with you is because it's between you and your wife. Exactly.
So make it between you and your wife. And stop letting people into her underwear drawer.
Wait, Ellen, you can't buy this. Eric, you're going to see this note. Raquel, why don't you show him this note? Wherever you are, you should find him and show him this note, okay?
Okay, I just don't understand. I mean, it was obviously a woman that
it's
put it in there.
Clear. Listen,
you'll find out.
He's hung up on me now, but there's something going on.
I don't understand why he's letting women in our bedroom. I mean, he never texts in front of me. If I come into the room and he's texting, he stops right away. I know there is something going on.
Well, of course, you have this note. You have this note. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Stay with us on this because this is unique. This is an unconventional roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, try to follow me, she says. Leah in Agoura Hills, try to follow me and please don't be mad. I suspected my husband might be seeing someone else, so my friend and I concocted a plan. We did our own Ryan's Roses on him. My friend called and offered him roses. He sent them to another woman, a woman whose house we were all supposed to go to for a party a few days later. So we actually sent the roses to her and never busted him. While at the party, I sensed some flirting, but her husband was there, and so were the flowers. I mentioned the flowers to my husband, and he acted like he knew nothing about them. He's the one that sent them to her.
Right.
I'm so mad right now. I want to bust him on the air. I want it to be bad, but I don't want to do it alone. Well, we are here. We're here to help. It's crazy that you're taking this on your own now. Leah, you did this yourself. You found out that he's cheating, and now you want to bust him publicly.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
you know,
you're not mad.
What I find so interesting is that you brought up the flowers while at the party, and he acted totally naive.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. That's why I'm calling, because at this point, I want some help.
I understand.
I feel really uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable enough in and of itself.
In the first set of flowers that he sent to her, did he put a note, or no? Did you not go there?
Yeah, he did put a note, but it just said, "Congrats on closing the big one," which could either be completely disgusting or make sense to sue the realtor.
Yeah. So Patty tells me that you want us to call are we calling as the flower shop, or you're calling as the flower shop?
So I was thinking you would call, please, and you could pretend to be the flower shop
and check on the flowers.
Yeah, and just kind of say that there is like a mix-up on your end.
Problem with the delivery.
Yeah.
Well, so Patty was suggesting basically that we call and we say, "Hey, we're sorry that the flowers didn't make it," and see if he says, "Yeah, they did. I saw them," and then he's busted. I mean, that's kind of what we're thinking would be best. Are you good with that?
That sounds perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on one second, Leah. Let's come back and make this unconventional roses call. We've got Leah on the phone, Agoura Hills. So she did her own DIY Ryan's Roses and sent flowers. She actually sent flowers to this house where they were going to go to a party where this woman lives. Her husband sent the woman the flowers. They go to the house. The flowers are there. She sees her husband flirting with this woman who's married, and she brings up the flowers, and he acts like he knows nothing about them, and they're sitting right there in the living room of this house where they're having a party. So what do we do about it? We already know he's busted, but she wants to double check and also catch him on the air. So Patty's going to call from the flower shop and suggest that the flowers didn't make it, and she's very, very sorry about that. There's been a mix-up. And see what he says, because if he says the flowers made it, then we know he's guilty, right? So, Leah, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM, okay?
All right. Well, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, hold on one sec. What's her name, Leah? What's the other woman's name?
Martha.
Okay, Patty's going to get this done. All right, Patty, you ready?
I am, yes.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Robert?
This is Robert.
Hi, Robert. My name is Whitney from Floral Cove Flowers. How are you?
Good. What can I do for you?
Hi, I think we spoke a few weeks ago. We called you because you were chosen to receive a free dozen roses, and I apologize. There was a mistake on the order, and the order was never delivered. And I just wanted to see if it was okay with us to resend them again.
Well, I actually know that they've been delivered already. They definitely were delivered.
No, they were not. I have my records here that our driver wasn't able to make it that day. Our driver got a flat tire, and we weren't told of that until last night, and I apologize.
Okay. No, I mean, I appreciate the call, but maybe something happened you didn't know, but I actually know they were delivered. They definitely were.
I don't.
Robert, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. That is the voice of your wife, Leah. I need you to understand that. And how do you know those flowers were delivered? How are you so adamant about them being delivered?
Well, I'm adamant because I was at the house they were delivered to. I've seen them. I know
and you sent them to Martha. You sent them to Martha. You sent them to her house, and then you denied knowing anything about the flowers when you were with your wife, and she asked you about it.
Well, listen. Right off the bat, you're just jumping down my throat. But second of all, she, if you have to know, she happens to have closed the big house, and that's why I wrote congrats on closing the big one on the card. It was
okay, Robert, you're just digging your hole deeper.
Yeah.
So I don't understand.
You need to justify yourself. Hmm?
Robert, you sent Martha
you got a
flowers.
bunch of people calling me and saying I did something that I didn't or whatever.
Well, hold, Robert. Let's just stick to the facts. At the party, your wife asked to mention those flowers. You denied knowing anything about them. Now you just told me you sent them, and you told me what you put on the card. So we know that you're cheating on Leah with Martha. We know it, Robert.
I'm not.
We know it.
I'm not cheating it. It's not like that actually.
What is going on? Would you please, I'm calling the radio to help me with this. Just come on, Robert.
Don't you think that's a little much?
Robert, you sent roses to another woman with a card. You just told me that. So what's going on with this other woman? Leah knows she knows that you're cheating. So just tell us what's happening. Let's make this easy.
She knows I'm cheating because I sent another woman roses.
That's right.
Congrats.
That's correct. And then you lied about it when she asked you.
I just want to know the truth. It's really, can we move on? Can we move forward here?
Move forward? Listen, I don't know what to say. I didn't want it to be this way. I certainly wouldn't have planned it to be on the radio.
Right, but you're cheating with Martha, correct?
Past tense. There was something brief with Martha.
Okay.
Very, very.
Oh, man.
And it's over?
It's way over. It was over before it started.
You're now.
Oh, God.
Now you're insulting Leah. So.
No, listen, you're jumping down my throat. Why isn't she saying stuff?
Robert, you invited this call. You invited this call. by denying anything about the flowers when your wife asked you about them and sending them to Martha, who's married. So, don't jump at me. You're basically begging me to call you.
Well, it was easier to deny it at the house because I didn't want to make a big scene.
Does Martha's husband know that you've been messing around with his wife?
No, he doesn't. No, I'd like to keep it that way.
Well, I'm sure you would.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, that would be convenient, wouldn't it?
Leah, what's your reaction to now knowing this is fact?
I just,
I can't believe you would think that this is a surprise.
What does that mean?
Well, I love her, but we don't get along very well. I can't see that she would think this is a surprise.
Well, let me let her respond. Leah, what is your reaction to what your husband is doing and saying?
What I did.
Oh my God, Robert. I feel so unseen and I feel so hurt, to be honest, and I have not had the courage to talk about this to you. But it's so casual to you, and it's not casual to me. Like, I feel like I've completely lost my best friend. But to you, it's all, like, it's no big deal.
How about when you have problems and you have issues, you talk about it. You don't go cheat. That's not like, are you surprised?
I thought we had tried. I thought that it was...
Okay, so yeah, you just cheat after that.
Leah, we have to let you guys go and keep moving here, but Robert, you're caught by your wife. You're messing around with the married woman. You're not being upfront with Leah. Leah,
a lot of those things are true, except for one thing. It was one time, and it's over with.
Well, I think that's irrelevant. I'll let your wife say that, but I think it's irrelevant. All right, Leah, I'm going to let you guys go. Hopefully, it's bad news, but we got some news for you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Right.
It's not bad news. We can work through this. It's fine.
I can't. I can't, Robert. You guys, it's up to you guys, okay? But you're wasting all of our time running us around in circles and then admitting to it. You know what I mean?
I don't like that guy.
Running around in circles and then going, all right, I tried.
I did.
I did once.
And you're surprised?
Yeah, and she, yeah, exactly. There's no need to rehash all of that Ryan's Roses, but the gist of it was Leah's husband, Robert, cheated, he said, once on her with their friend Martha, who's married. Mm-hmm. And then he said something that struck me, and that was, well, of course I cheated on you once. You act surprised? Like as if Leah, his wife, deserved for him to have this kind of behavior and do all of this.
And he said that they did talk about it, but that didn't work, so cheating is fine.
And so we knew he was guilty. She knew he was guilty. She made the Ryan's Roses call on her own. But the question is, what is going through his mind where he actually legit says, well, how could you be surprised that I'm doing this?
Awful.
Kate has a good observation. Kate, what's going through this guy's mind? How is he seeing his marriage?
I feel like he's seeing his marriage as just like a job he's lost interest in. Like he doesn't even take it.
He definitely felt like it wasn't taking it seriously. He definitely lost engagement in trying. It certainly felt that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like marriage is work. It's not like it's something that you commit to. It's not like, oh yeah, it's not fun anymore.
Right.
I mean, I just feel really bad for Leah.
Well, she knew it, and she wanted him to be caught. I mean, she essentially already knew this because she did her own DIY Ryan's Roses call.
I know. How about that, by the way?
Thanks for calling. Desiree, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hi. Just want to say I'm a big fan of yours, Ryan.
Thank you for listening.
Oh, of course. I love this show. And there's another thing. Honestly, I think Robert is a big idiot. Like, he's a huge jerk. He should have never sent the roses in the first place.
Yeah. I understand, but she wanted, she already did the roses, wanted to find out, wanted us to do it on the air and bust him on the air. But you're saying that Robert shouldn't have sent the roses in the first place.
Yeah, he shouldn't. I mean,
if he said it was over.
Yeah, it was over. Then why even send the roses? I'm totally team Leah. Like, I'm glad she caught him out there.
Mm-hmm. Is there any getting out of this? Do you think they stay together or not?
No, I think it's completely over. I think he's totally untrustworthy, and it's time to kick him to the curb.
I think that's happening as we speak.
So blah.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
The what?
He sounded so blah.
He sounded so what?
Blah.
Blah?
Yeah.
I couldn't understand what you said. Blah?
Like blah. Like he's probably the guy that's like, mwah.
Well, what? Use a word. I don't know what that means.
He just seemed
animal
like
sounds.
he just kind of seemed like a guy with his finger in the air, you know?
He was disengaged. He was complacent and not being upfront about his feelings with his wife. So he decided to go cheat with their friend and then say to his wife, wait, you're surprised? Of course I'm going to do this.
Yeah, he's just like a wanderer.
Yeah. Well, I'm over it.
Yeah.